Hello learners, today we start the topic of the wireless sensor network in IoT concept. How we use this method to our in IoT concept. My name is Parvesh Kumar, here is my Gmail IT. Now we start this topic. You know very well that sensor is the important part in our IoT concept. If we have success to read the actual data to our sensor, then the reliability of our concept or method is very well. So here we use the wireless sensor network method to cover the a whole area to communicate with each other to our network. Now we have a brief introduction of WSN. How we use this WSN and why we talk about in this video. So WSN communicate and interface to each other to cover densely deployed all our area. If we have to cover a a whole area, if we have to cover a whole area, we have to plot various sensors to in in this field. So for if there is various sensors deployed in this area, or then we have to communicate to each other to gather the information about that specific area. So WSN have features embedded to it to collaboration with one another. So there is necessary that they have communicate to each other and provide a reliable information to each other to cover the whole area. Now, how this WSN works, we talk about there is two type of WSN, like a sync node and various node is connected to each other. Like there is two type of node. There is stationary node and mobile, or we talk and dynamic nodes. In the stationary node, there is have hope connected to each other, but in mobile dynamic, the only difference between them, both of them, that they are stationary, they are static. But mobile or dynamic, they have mobile nodes, like our movable car and truck and cycle. They are movable objects, but they are static objects. So they are connected to a sync node. Sync node means they are gathered to a particular node, and this node transfers data to our network. This is called multi-hop path in WSN. All the nodes are connected to each other to provide the reliable information to each other. Now we have talked about the what is the component our sensor node. There, there is some specific terms we use, and they are necessary to our nodes, like our power consumption. The power is very necessary for operate the sensor. It has very low power consumption to our node require. Then hand ADC, analog to digital converter. Now sensing devices to sense the data, and after the sensing there is processing and communicate. These are the necessary fields. We have used other optional to our node, like GPS for location tracing and other optional devices to be used. Now there is a necessary constraint to our sensor node. It should be a small size, low power consumption, operate on various environment, like very low temperature and very high temperature not affect our sensor node, and it should be have low production code to be used very easily. Now thank you for listening to me, and Subscribe my channel for more videos and like my channel.